already, so I can make that menu go away. There's Miami, way over there. Fort Lauderdale here. So, I guess everybody's resting up out there. If you didn't change your region and download FS 2020, then you're probably just waiting. I'm still in XPlane. And, you know, I'll probably be back and forth. Pretty sure I will be. So, yep, that's the way it is. So, what do we need to do? This is the latest release candidate. And I'm going to go to plugin admin and I'm going, wow, look at that. What is that? And the global, turn that off. And let's see if we can find XPilot. Let's see. False positive with antivirus software. Okay, so let's go say no to that and connect 53720 TBM 900 CellCal. Nope. All right. Why do those messages keep popping up? I wonder if there's a way to make that stop. How about 4 seconds? All right. And I think I have labels turned on, so is there anybody over there? Yep, there's one southwest, at least. All right, and Miami Center 135.175. So we'll do that in just a second. Got my flight plan, though. I will admit that I did not even look at it. Not yet. Let's see, shut all the switches off. And looks good there. I don't know. Yeah, I do have battery. I left this light on, I noticed. It's been a couple of days. So maybe I lucked out. That's what everybody's doing. They're watching new live streams from people that downloaded.
Oral warning, okay.
Downloaded FS 2020. Hey, Charpentier, how are you? I figured everybody was watching FS 2020 videos. Well, yep, last night before FS 2020, and you know, and I don't know. I've been, you know, listening, you know, reading,
okay.
And you know, reading what people are saying, and you know, listening, paying attention, and watching some videos And it seems like some of the dirty laundry is coming out. So we will see. We're taking off 28 right. 28 right. I got a bit of a taxi. Good, good. Let's see. So, have strobe. Strobe. XBP. Look around. Good thing I looked around. Also gets a bit drafty if I leave that open. Alright. And 1002. Starter ignition, oil pressure, and G. A VAT sim is on tonight. So, some rain in the area too. Nothing horrendous. Cut off. Come on. Alright. Oops. The fire starts immediately if you have your throttle. Okay, so there's that. I was flying the Zebo, so I moved that lever that's the throttle is actually my speed brake on the Zebo, so it's always forward. Okay, so that's on, and then this, actually not yet, back off. That looks good. So now we do this. It's been a few days since I've flown this. Oh, leave that on. And okay. Hey Lucas, how you doing? XPlane, this is the RC1. This is the first release candidate, and I think it fixes some problems. So I really can't tell necessarily what problems it fixes, other than that drop in frames that we were having the other night. It looks like, and I'm just crossing my fingers here, it looks like that may be fixed. I'm going up to Jacksonville. If you want to load up your sim, that sim is on. If you want to load up. And then I'm doing good. And let's see, so now we went. All right. Rock. Departure. ARCS 5, what am I thinking? So ARCS 4. And we're departing 28 right. Well, see, now this guy's landing 1 left, or 10 left. So I think I'll use 10 left. What's the wind? I could use 10 left. So what you say, you gonna fly? Jacksonville, let's see. Miami, 135.175. Did you get your internet back? We fixed this sim. 175. Yeah. Alright, so there's that. So if I go 10 left instead, arcs 4, transition arcs, so I should check that procedure. Airports, KFLL, it may be an RNAV, I hope not. Departure, arcs, what's an RNAV? Oh no. That means almost always these RNAVs are for see, it's 3,000. No, I can do this. Yeah, so turbojet aircraft. So it's actually telling them that they've got a restriction. So I can do this. So I can go up to 3,000. Okay, I'm let me show you where I am in the airport. So if you want to load up your weird looking Canadian snowbird jet, and let's see, so here, or something. I'm right there. This is the FBO. That's signature. So right there. And let's see, so let's keep going. I got my fuel loaded. Yep, I do have my fuel loaded. I've got my departure set. Enter. And my I've got to look at this arrival too. Cuban 1 into Jacksonville. Search. Probably landing runway 8. Arrival. Cuban 1 is an RNAV. Might not be this one. Cuban 1. See what it says. Radar, turbojet, aircraft only. Won't be Cuban. So I will have to file something else. Alright, so let me go back to SimBrief. Actually, let me look at this list of departures. Jacksonville. So there's the Poggy arrival. The rest of these are RNAV. What's Poggy look like? Head in flight. Okay, here's the one. This is the one. So small change to our flight plan. Generate OP. And I can load, take a look at Poggy. If they're not RNAV, they're almost always okay. Yeah. So we're going to Craig is where we're going. And then we'll get vectors from Craig. So we do have at or below 270, and then at turbojets expect 13,000. Or 250 at expect at 250 knots. I don't know what that means. Does that mean I've got to be at 13,000? You know, because it says turbojets expected at 250 knots, 13,000. I don't know your first name. I'm Greg. You did get on the pre-order list for Fulcrum, right? I did it last Thursday. Now we wait some more. Yep, I am on the pre-order. Oh, the Fulcrum? No, I haven't yet. I'm actually hedging my bet, and I've got to possibly move some money around. I just found out my daughter needs she has to get her wisdom teeth out. So the money that I had planned to put into the Fulcrum is now in my daughter's mouth, if you know what I mean. So we will see. I just have to take a deep breath. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I want to get it, but now I can watch the reviews. I can watch a live stream of you playing Flight Sim 2020 or something with your brand new really cool Fulcrum in about a month. I was on their website today, actually, and it was also announced on FS Elite today. So yeah, I'm aware of what's going on with Fulcrum. If you guys haven't seen the Fulcrum yoke, I think their website is fulcrumsim.com. For the price, which is around, I think it's around 400 USD. It's a nice looking yoke. Really nice looking. I mean, you know, it's more than a nice looking yoke in some sense. It's got a replaceable yoke handle. Sharpened, yeah, I got it. Yes, sir. Yeah, and it's got a good selection of buttons. It's got Hall sensors and a lot of travel. So, you know, there are some features I like about the what's that other one, the honeycomb, but I don't like its travel at all. I think it's really, they made a big mistake on that. I'm surprised they made that mistake, in my opinion. Yeah, Fulcrum. Right. I was talking about Fulcrum. Yeah, FS20. You got FS 2020. You've already downloaded it. Did you set your region and already download that sucker? I know there's some islands. I think they're in the Indian Ocean. That if you set your region to that, then you'll get you can download it. The people were downloading it around like 12 or 1 o'clock, I think. Okay, so I've got a new flight plan, which means I've got new fuel requirements, which I should be okay. Yeah, it's actually a little bit less. And let's see, what else do I have here? Let's see, and I'm going up to how high? 280. Okay, but now at least I can talk to ATC, which I don't hear ATC. Why am I not hearing ATC? Oh, I didn't connect. What a bonehead. Yeah, honeycomb doesn't have Hall. Well, you know, my CH yoke doesn't have Hall sensors. I'm not that awful picky. And this thing, I've had this thing, I think since, 20 years? With you today. It is a little late down here. Maybe tomorrow on FS 20. Well, that might be a better choice, you know, because they've got multiplayer. And I've got some, you know, I don't know what other people, if you've been reading what people are saying, AI is a frame killer. So and so we'll have to see how multiplayer goes. But, you know, multiplayer is not AI. And I think the reason AI is a killer is, number one, it's because they didn't optimize it yet. It needs it's always needed a lot of optimization in a sim. Also, I've heard road traffic kills performance. So you got a lot of that to shut off too. let's see, so yeah, so I'll start the Microsoft Store in a bit. Somebody said you had to babysit the download too, because, well, for lots of reasons. Citation logs. Alright, I gotta close some windows. I can't find anything. The other day I was going to do a flight out of Tampa, and friggin' thing, there's XPilot. So I'm connected. I've got to follow my flight plan. Pre-file that's it. TBM9. It says slant. Why does that all say /Lima? Should be a slant golf, right? No, we're not doing Cuban. We are doing. Oh, it's still loading the other OFP. Flight planning. Come on. Reset plan. Latest on. Watched a stream of this morning. He was flying with someone. Looked awesome. Yeah, I saw part of that flight too. Update. And now, what does it show? No, this is not the right flight plan. I'm going to have to do. I don't know what it is about this. It doesn't. If you change your flight plan, it won't actually do anything for you. So it's Orlando, Hoagie to Jacksonville. But it came close. Orlando, Pogie to Jacksonville. And it says I'm landing 3-2. We'll see. Rest of it should be okay. True airspeed is 323. Jacksonville. Yeah, I was looking at some performance numbers on the 11.5 RC1. That's the newest version of XPlane. It's the first release candidate, so it's almost ready. And you know, I would say it's pretty good. So my first impression, just sitting on the ground. So let me file that. Now, I am connected to VATSIM. Why am I not hearing anybody? I can hear the airplane. Let's see, oh, well, you know, one thing that always helps is if you actually select the frequency. And then check to see if you farted around long enough to where they're not on the air anymore. Oh, they're still on, according to this. Check and refresh it real quick. East Coast is all lit up. Shell means that the aircraft have full GPS RNAV capability. Well, what is /G then? That's what they said. It's you have to babysit the download. I think it's because it keeps stalling. You don't have to worry. It'll stall. You kill it. You restart it, and it picks up where it left off. That's what they say. So select. Okay, so my departure should be good. ARCs. Actually, I'm going to reselect departure because did I? Did I select 10 left? Arcs 4. Arcs 10 left. And that's good. So now we're good. And I can zoom out a little bit and just step down this thing. No. Orlando. And then actually it's taken me directly to Jacksonville. That's weird. It should take me to I didn't load my procedure. Rival. Bogey. Oh. So I should have left it that. I didn't. I should have left it /L. Plan. Okay, so now Orlando. No, stop that. Alright, Shiner. Bass, Pogey. Yeah, Craig. No altitudes. It says no altitudes for me. So, I don't think that actually applies to me, that altitude. I'm still not hearing a friggin' controller. Why not? 135.175. 135.175. Connected to voice server. Well, I can try. Miami Center TBM900 here. I'm not transmitting, I don't think. Hold on. Settings. I didn't update this, so. See, that's right, that's right. Set new. Oh my. It's not, if I do this. Okay, so now it took the M, but it's not registering my key. Let's restart this thing. Alright, XPilot. Miami approach. I think I'm under Miami. Am I under Miami approach? I think I am. 134.85. Okay, now it's got it. Save and close. So I'm on the frequency. Miami approach at TBM900 Sierra. Let's get my transmitter light up. Check if your radio panels are setting up for receiving and transmitting in COM1 in the aircraft. Well, actually, in the TBM, there's no option to change to COM2. You're doing both, you're doing nothing. So, oh, actually, I stand corrected. I stand corrected. I don't think you can use COM2 in the TBM, but it looks like XPilot actually checks to see if it's on. So, let's try it. Miami approach TBM900 Sierra.
November 5372 Sierra, Miami approach, good evening.
Yeah, 5372 Sierra, I'm at the FBO over at Fort Lauderdale. I'd like to pick up my IFR to Jacksonville. I filed it.
November 72 Sierra, clear to the Jacksonville International Airport via the RC1 departure, then is filed. Maintain correction 3000, expect flight level 28010 minutes after departure. Squawk 3661.
TBM 72 Sierra is cleared to Jacksonville, is filed to ARCS-4 departure, maintain 3000, flight level 28010 minutes later, squawk 3661.
November 72 Sierra, read back correct, expect runway 10 left for departure, call it for taxi.
72 Sierra, 10 left and I'll call. Okay, so code.
Delta 220, contact Miami Center now, 135.175, take care.
135.75, have a good day.
3000 is set, and we are all set, I think. Let me just look at the checklist real quick. Strobes. Engine parameters. Look good. Source electrical throttle. Engine parameters.
Central aircraft base information, Gulf now current at Fort Lauderdale, Woodscom, altimeter 2997.
2997. I didn't know they had, alright, and then,
November 55, November 1151 Delta, Fort Lauderdale, request getting to Miami.
AP trims. That's good.
November 1151 Delta, Miami approach, good evening. Clear the Miami International Airport via radar vectors, maintain 3000, squawk 3752.
Altimeter, pitch, roll, inertial separators on.
Clear to Miami, altitude 3000, transponder 3752, 1151 Delta.
Alright.
November 51 Delta, read back correct. Expect runway 10 left for departure, call in for taxi.
Call you back for taxi.
Yeah, I like it so far. I like XPilot a lot more in terms of, well, you still have to set up the airplanes, but then you don't have to go through all that rigmarole. It's very simple. Alright. We are here. And let's see, so I want to go here. Nope. Here. Expecting taxi via Echo to Charlie to probably Charlie 2. Bravo 2. And TBM900 Sierra is ready for taxi.
TBM900 Sierra, runway 10 left, taxi via Echo Charlie Bravo.
Taxi via Echo Charlie Bravo, 72 Sierra.
Miami approach tonight, Silver Wings 227, Rich, you want to descend down to 6,000.
Silver Wings 227, Miami approach, good evening, expect the ILS runway 10 left, the Fort Lauderdale altimeter 29907.
Roger that, ILS 10 left, altimeter 29907.
Check flight controls. It's funny the difference I've got for the rudder sensitivity between these two airplanes. Steering works, brakes work.
1151 Delta, request ready for taxi.
November 51 Delta, runway 10 left, taxi via Tango Charlie.
10 left, Tango and Charlie, November 51 Delta.
Wonder where he's from.
November 132 Alpha Hotel, Miami approach, you with me?
Go ahead for November 132 Alpha Hotel, good evening.
November 132 Alpha Hotel, good evening. Expect the ILS runway 8 right approach into
I used to try to do my throttle check, my governor check on the taxiway, but this airplane rolls out of control if I do. So
for the runway 8 right, and altimeter 29998, descend and maintain 8,000, Alpha Hotel.
I said Charlie and then Bravo. So I guess either one. Well, I don't know. So none of you guys have the FS 2020 yet, huh? I'll have it tomorrow. Whether I'm actually flying with it tomorrow is another matter. Yeah, when I get airborne, we'll talk about that thing a little bit. Get its ears burning. So we're on Charlie. That was Charlie 1. That's what it said. Okay, so fuel gauges are good. Flight instruments are set, and set. LFE is set, 29 feet. Altimeter is set. Takeoff distance is rotation is 85. Engine instruments look good. Battery charge is checked. CAS looks good. Strobes are on. Just working my way up the checklist. Trims are set. Flight controls are checked. We just need to do the throttle check and we're done. I can stay on the taxiway. Oh. You know what? I went too far. Didn't I?
227, center maintain 4,000.
On the 4,000, Silver Wings 227.
Where does it say I am? No, I'm okay. I'll go here. So I got Spirit Wings behind me. This and go here. Good, there's one.
November 72 Sierra, wind calm, RNAV June mark, runway 10 left, clear for takeoff.
And TBM900 Sierra cleared for takeoff for runway 10. Okay, so let's look at the flight plan real quick. Return. And RNAV to Jumar. So lights, icing, flaps are set. Transponder out. Switches. Toga.
November 2 Alpha Hotel, depart Lovely heading 270.
Heading 270, Alpha.
Flaps up, yaw damper.
November 72 Sierra, radar contact, say altitude leading.
72 Sierra is passing through 1,300 for 3,000.
November 72 Sierra, roger, proceed direct arcs, climb maintain 16,000.
Proceed direct arcs, climb and maintain 16,000. 72 Sierra. Okay, so 72 Sierra's over there. 167, 78, direct. Enter. And altitude select 16,000.
Number 2 Alpha Hotel, descend maintain 3,000.
Descend and maintain 3,000, Alpha Hotel.
Control November 1151 Delta, request taxi once again, please.
November 51 Delta, runway 10 left, taxi via Tango Charlie.
Tango Charlie, 010. Left,
to the UK,
thank you.
huh? Just for tonight. Just for tonight. You're gonna wake up at 6 a.m. Oh my god. So you're getting it. Oh, did you pay the dollar? Is that what you did? You got the $1 deal? I hope it works for you, Lucas. I really do. So we're direct arcs.
Primary approach to Lincoln 27. Can I get down to 3,000?
Sounds just like
Lincoln 227,
flying.
fly heading 270, descend and maintain 3,000.
270 down to 3,000.
Live in Australia tonight.
Official aircraft data information, Echo now current at Miami, winds 110 at 4, altimeter 299
It's bugged. It may be upside down, Charpentier. I mean, when you get it, everything may be upside down because you ordered it in Australia. That's okay, you can flip your monitor over. Yeah, I'm not going to spoil it for anybody. I was going to tell you some of the things I found out, but I'm not going to spoil it. There's no point. You're going to find out, and you're going to tell us all about it. And tomorrow, hopefully, we'll all be maybe doing a multiplayer flight or just flying around separately and just talking as we're going. We can load up my Discord channel and do just a voice connect and just talk about it. If anybody wants to join. Let's use my icing on. Let's see what's the temperature here. -3. Almost to 16. You know, in an ideal world, you know, I guess it would be a hassle, but in an ideal world, they would you load up on ground and then they'd switch their tower and still be the same guy. But I don't know, I like this better. You know, that's the pilot edge way of doing things. You're talking to them on ground, then you switch to tower. But that, you know, that's real world too.
Attention all aircraft on the ground at Fort Lauderdale, contact Fort Lauderdale ground on 121.7.
In the real world, a tower controller or a ground controller can't clear you for takeoff, so he has to switch to tower frequency in order to clear you for takeoff. He can never say that. In fact, he's not even allowed to. He's allowed to say you're cleared to, and that's the only context in which he's allowed to say.
November 2 Sierra, contact Miami Center now 135.175.
135.175, 72 Sierra. Thanks. Good night. Miami Center TBM 5372 Sierras with you, passing through actually a level of 16,000.
Number 5372 Sierra, Miami Center, good evening, climb maintain level 280.
Climb and maintain 280, 72 Sierra. There's 280.
Delta 2008, cross Scott, 1010,000, Miami altimeter 299.8.
But it's bugged.
Cross Scott at 10,000.
You know, the people on the forums today were having trouble. They would download it, and then it would stop, and they'd have to kill it, and then restart it, and it would start over from where it left off. They were doing this over and over again. So, yeah. Don't feel bad if it's doing it to you. It's not picking you out. Glitch. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, let's get this thing going.
Delta 2008, Miami Center.
Delta 20 at 08.
23, clear direct Scott, cross Scott 1010,000. I don't know if I gave that. Oh no, I did give that to you, sorry.
Yes, sir, we'll cross Scott at 10,000 and 299.
yeah, you know, we'll see. I may be right back on XPlane tomorrow night, or FS 2020. Keeping my options open, you know. It's like having two girlfriends, you know. Nothing wrong with that view out there, though, I'll say that. My views. There we go. Air up here. Yeah, I was talking to another guy today. He said the same
contact Miami
thing.
approach 124.85, connect.
125.85 for Aruba 1114, thank you for service.
Thanks, fine.
Yeah. You know, I never got serious about that one.
Exact jet 101, contact Miami approach 124.85.
I don't know that I've ever done a complete flight in the Airfoil Labs King Air.
Exact jet 101, contact Miami approach 124.85. You're still very low, by the way.
I just wonder if they're sneaking in some weather changes while they're doing these RCs, because I'm seeing things, and maybe I'm seeing things, maybe that's the problem. The clouds are different, at least they seem to be. You get used to them, but they look better. And then this turbulence is something. It's not that there's moving air. It's not, well, yeah, there is moving air, but what's different is that it's not a big sudden jerk and then, and you know, it's like fake turbulence. This is like a calm movement of air. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe when, you know, after a few more flights, we'll see if you know, smoking pot or something. You know, maybe I'm smoking pot. All my friends seem to do that. I didn't say that on the live stream, did I? Here in southern Canada, they can do that. Which is some people wishing this was southern Canada.
Green Cross Jingle at 8,000, Laurel altimeter 2997.
Alright.
997 cross jingle, Adam maintain 8,000, United 3.
There's arcs. And then once we get close to Orlando, they'll hand us off. As much as, you know, in XPlane, you know, I do a lot of flying in the morning, you guys have probably noticed that. But, you know, when the weather's changing constantly, that's alright. You know, because every flight's friggin' different. But, in FS 2020, it'll be a lot different. Because you get these storms, they won't look like that. You know, they're going to look an awful lot different. Bigger, scarier. Something to stay away from. They will hem you in. It's a pretty scary thing when it happens. see it, and you'll be like worried. You'll think, what do I do? Turn on X-ray if it's got an X-ray. But I doubt their TBM has with a radar. You have your headset on. Oh, do I have my headset on? Oh, listen to that. Isn't that nice? Yeah, so I don't know if I'll stay up till midnight. Maybe not. I don't want to be tired tomorrow.
Center Dragon 1. Apologies, we had a minor emergency. We're back where we last were.
Dragon 1, not a problem.
A minor emergency. So Bill, how you doing? When I download Jamaica, I can't remember your name. It's not Marcia, I know. I'll just call you Mr. DeCraze. When am I flying to Jamaica? Yeah, I've got to I've got to download Jamaica.
Dragon 1, contact
Off of,
Miami approach 124.5
the
today.
countries. I'll get Ireland and Jamaica both.
Dragon 1, contact Miami approach 124.85.
24.85, Dragon 1.
Clouds. Well, you could do that. I'll check in on. Are you on my Discord? By the way, I don't know if this works, but you guys could try it. I installed Nightbot for people's convenience, and you could type in something like I think specs, exclamation point specs, and it'll show you the specs of my machine. Or yeah, I bet. What time is it there, Bill? It's 8:36, isn't it? You can type exclamation point specs. Well, if you type exclamation point commands, you'll see it. It'll give you all the commands. Sleep until like 3 or 4 a.m. then start. Yeah, maybe. I don't know how much their servers are going to be able to handle. Let's see if Nightbot works. I just figured I'd put some commands on there. And maybe there's a better bot command thing, but let me try specs. See if it works. If it doesn't, okay. So it didn't work. Or if it does work, I don't know. It's supposed to be linked to my account. Crap. We'll get there. Yeah, there it is. Alright, custom default giveaway. Logs, regulars. Timers. I don't know what else I've got to do this. It's linked to my account. Okay. Yeah, you might want to do that. I thought I saw that it was like over a gig, which, you know, for some folks that can be a lot. We'll all be
Miami U93, leaving flight level 350, cross-check alignment, maintain 8,000.
Roger.
Oh, I've got to do something. Sure you have modded Nightbot in channel with Nightbot is not a moderator. Okay, paste in moderators list. Yeah, I may have to. I may not be able to do this while this thing is live. Let's see, so if I go here. Oh, wait, we're at CZ. Just cruising along. 322 knots. Most every flight that I've been on, it's as fast as the S550. But you know, when I was watching a flight of the CJ4, which is what FS 2020 has, that aircraft is quite a bit faster. Climbs like a bat out of hell. This one's not too sleazy, right? I mean, it can do the job too.
Hey.
Quack.
Here we go. Alright, save that. Settings saved. Flicker still have it. Where are you seeing flicker? Oh, there's some over there. Or are you talking about? You're not talking about FS 2020, are you?
Delta 2008, contact Miami approach 124.85 today.
124.85, thanks, Delta 2008.
Miami Center will be right back.
Yeah, whatever you do, if you've got this FS 2020, do not go to the forums. Get your own opinion of this thing. Or of that thing. Don't let those guys ruin it for you. Or the opposite. Set your own expectations. Be a little open-minded. You'll have more fun. Oh. It was thinking about disconnecting me? Oh, must have been loading something. I've got 38 frames up here. Yeah, I don't know.
Miami Center's back.
So, let's see, I was going to check this. Where is it? There. Oh, if I type specs. Yeah, see, that worked perfectly. It did absolutely nothing. Spec. And that worked just as well. I've got to figure this stuff out. I have to say, you know, I mean, if it hadn't been for
Center
Nicholas,
Southwest 936, 12.
I would not be flying on VATSIM right now, because this thing would.
Southwest 936, Miami Center, good evening, climb maintain level 200. 200, Southwest 936.
I think we spent an hour and a half or more on the on Discord, getting my airplane set up, and as far as I can tell, it works perfectly. So, you know, I don't know if I could repeat what he did. You know, usually you teach somebody how to do something, and then they can go teach somebody else. But that was a challenge, especially getting the other aircraft from XPilot, wasn't it? Isn't that where we got them from? So now I've got both. I've got literally hundreds of models of 738s.
Good evening, Miami Center, Delta 841, climbing out at 14,000 to 26,000.
Delta 841, Miami Center, good evening, climb maintain level 390.
Up to flight level 390 on Delta 841.
So maybe I have to start a new flight with, or maybe it takes time for Nightbot. I hope it works. You'll be able to do it once I get everything working, and if I don't forget to do it, you know, you'll be able to see the flight plan. You'll be able to see the weather. If I can figure out how to do all this stuff. I've seen, I think it was Captain Canada. He's got it set up really nice.
Delta 220, contact Jacksonville Center 135.92. Tell Jacksonville I say happy birthday.
135.92. We'll pass that message along for you, Delta 220.
Thank you. Miami Center, November 210 Foxtrot Sierra. Number 210 Foxtrot Sierra, Miami. I'm on the ground at Opelika. I'd like to get IFR clearance over to Nassau. Number 210 Foxtrot Sierra, contact Miami approach. Clear.
It looks pretty out there. So I expect XPlane 12 to have a whole different weather system. I don't know that they'll try to put that into another version of 11. maybe. But I also expect Austin to do a pretty brilliant job of moving air. Even though they still need to work on ground friction. Still. Bigly. With the scenery outside? No, there's not. There's nothing wrong with that.
United 3 contacts Miami approach 124.85. Tell them I say happy Hanukkah.
124.5, Roger, will do. See ya.
See ya.
Happy Hanukkah, huh? Nothing. He's early. We're late. So I got traffic right there. That's one thing I don't think I can get as a radar. Nearby ATC, text message console, notification mail. You see toggle aircraft labels, preferences, no. But I got TCAS, that's okay. I got TCAS.
Southwest 939 cross Bear and 111000 for Orlando altimeter 29906.
Cross Bear and 11,000, Southwest 36.
Got all these cameras set up right. Uh-oh. Come on. I shouldn't have looked back. Don't look back. There we go. We're okay. Wow, this thing is really... you know, and I understand why they would throw you off if you're... I think 10 seconds is a little bit on the short side, though. That's a beautiful view out there. But if they threw me off, I'd just connect right back. That's okay. I don't think I've got my well, I have my settings a little high right now. I think. Getting a kink in my neck looking at that. There, that's better.
Delta 374 Miami Center, Wheatfield, flight level 240.
I found out that oranges are not indigenous to the U.S. They're from China.
Who's calling?
And that's something.
Delta 304 Miami Center, Wheatfield, flight level 340.
Delta 1204 Miami Center, good evening.
That's what happens when you're sitting upstairs hanging out with your son listening to hour after hour of Aerial America. Understood. Uh-oh, this is not going to be good. Oh, no, I crashed. Oh, no. Oh, well. Time is it? Oh, it's almost 10 o'clock. I'm done. I'm done. We tried. Might try again tomorrow. It might be with a whole other sim. I hope that's not like the writing on the wall. Going to bed, up in 6 hours. All right, Bill. I'll chime in if you want. You can join my Discord. Let me post it here. And if you guys want to chat about FS 2020, there's lots of places to chat about it. But some places that can be a little bit cynical. Let me get a link here. Invite people. Copy. and see if it'll let me paste. It won't let me paste. Come on. Open in web browser. Alright, so cancel that. Well, it actually may be down below. If you look in the description for the video, it may be down there. So if you want to join it, yeah, Chrome is not responding. What the heck is Chrome doing now? It's probably Nightbot that's messed it up. Never been on Discord. It's just a place where you could chat. You could actually have a phone call. I use it at work. So you'll see my name in the channel twice. You can chat just like we're doing here, just like you're typing. People can chat back and forth. You can chat to individuals. You can right click on their name and message. There's a web version of it if you want to use that, or you can download their client. It's real easy to use. You can share screens if you want. You can, like I said, you're going to make an actual phone call on it. And somebody, I think it was, I don't remember, we did a flight where we were actually talking while we were flying. And, I guess his voice was streamed as well. But, yeah, you can just, if you want to do a group flight, but you don't want to use well, in XPlane, it's hard to do group flights. So, apart from on VATSIM or something like that. So you can, you can just load up your plane and connect to Discord and just, talk to each other while you're flying without having to connect to anything else. You wouldn't see each other, because it doesn't do that, but at least you can talk to each other. And then, and I don't know how good FS 2020's multiplayer stuff is. I didn't watch that part of. I know they were trying to do that on Aussie Flight Simmer's channel, but I didn't stick around long enough. I was actually working when he was doing that, so I caught like a minute and a half of the whole stream. But that can be real problematic. That multiplayer stuff, they had it back in FS9, I believe, and it was a little flaky then. I'm not sure how much better it is now. Let me kill my Chrome. There, killed my Chrome. Let me try it again. Okay, so let's restore that. And paste. Yeah, you can click on that, and that'll join my Discord. And you can download the client, give yourself a nickname, and all that kind of stuff. And then if you want to chat with me, you right-click on my name and click message. If you want to chat in one of the rooms, there's only a few. You just start chatting. And then if I'm online, then we can chat over voice if we want. If we want. If we're not busy doing something else. So yeah, anybody can join that if they want. There's only like 3 or 4 people in there. It's not crowded. Nice place to learn Discord. No, you can also share images really easy and files if you want on Discord. So yeah. So I assume that we lost Lucas a while back. I haven't heard a thing from him. So yeah, I'm going to have to turn the settings down on my sim a notch. Which I'll do. Yeah, don't be shy about using that. It's besides there are other, that's become the de facto standard for support. Discord is. So for example, if you wanted help with the TBM, or if you wanted help with if you use Sim Toolkit Pro, which I highly recommend folks use that, they've both got their own Discords, and they're usually on. There's usually somebody on that'll help you right then on the spot, rather than you having to go to a forum, which is like your fallback, so you can go there and get more immediate help. Vertical Sim is on there. He's got one, and he's real helpful. And I don't know who else. It's really an amazing platform, and people of all ages and all kinds of whatever kind of computer skills on there trying to ask for help. So yeah, some very crowded servers. The TBM one is pretty crowded, but still you can get your question answered. So yeah, I'll have to look at why. That's the first time I think I've ever. Well, no, I have run out of memory before, but a little unusual. I should have looked at my video card before I clicked that OK button. I should have looked at its memory. Anyway, guys, I'm going to keep you all on here. I hope you have a good night. And Bill, I hope it works out with that download, okay?